During 8th grade, I never really had the best time of my life. That being that I've been branded as a weirdo and a quiet kid. Now, some of you might relate and some of you might not, and if you don't relate, then you're lucky. But yeah, I was branded as this one weird kid who never really spoke or never really tried to make friends or socialize with other people. And I was also known as a grumpy guy because of the fact that I don't really know what face to make. So I always ended up looking like distressed or like I feel like I'm stressed. But yeah, anyways, being a quiet kid or being labeled as that one weird kid is feels kind of humiliating if I'm being honest. Because if you are having this label, then chances are is that you're going to find it hard to connect or communicate with others. I remember one of the times where during our first day, when I've entered the room, I never really spoke to anyone. And I saw a bunch of these guys just sitting around the circle. Then the moment I entered the doorway, literally all of their asses just left. Like I'm sort of bringing a plague or something. But yeah, anyway, so I basically just sat there all alone. We also had this one transferee kid, same transferee as me. So I asked him what's the time is, and for some reason he didn't respond and just stared at me. But yeah, so I was basically just sitting here. I'm just waiting for the class or the assembly to start. And then hopefully some guys or those group of boys that I've told that left during the moment I've entered actually came back and tried making friends with me. They asked me my name and all of that. And of course, me being having the low ass social skill points, I try to act cool, bro. Like I somehow try to act like I'm the real shit. I I deepened my voice. I responded with a bunch of curse words, I think, as if I am trying to look cool. Because I was scared of their impressions to me. Like, I'm not gonna show my true self because they're gonna think I'm weird. That's what I'm thinking. So, yeah, I basically introduced myself, they've introduced theirs, and yada yada yada. And once assembly has finished, when I have to introduce myself towards the whole class, I literally acted like a weirdo. Like my voice feels so small. And like they never really heard me. So yeah. And after that, I mean some of them still had hope in me. They still haven't branded me as a weirdo or a creep, I suppose. Until as weeks go by, that's the moment where I realized that I am a fucking weirdo. Because bro, like I found it hard to connect with my peers before. I was just lucky to have like 3 or 4 friends beside me. I suppose they had pity on me because I literally just sat alone whenever it's lunch. But yeah, after that, I was somewhat branded as a weird kid. I mean, whenever there's whenever there's something happening or whenever there's an event, I most of the time I just sit all alone by myself because I don't really have that much friends to be with before. I mean, I had friends, of course. I'm not saying I'm a social outcast or anything. Of course, I did have friends. But when it comes to my when it comes to my own classmates in general, I do believe that they found me a bit weird. Like they found it hard to connect with me. But yeah, I mean, I am already on 11th grade right now. Our school only has grades up to 10, so this is the last year that I've actually seen them. And I mean, we kind of left in a good note. I mean, I'm still shy as shit. Like, my social skill is shit. But somehow, I never really appeared that awkward. I mean, they still talk to me. So, yeah, it's not that much of a big deal. So, if you are someone who is actually being labeled as the quiet kid, or if you just feel like you're weird, then I have to let you know that as long as you are showing your true self and not trying to fit in just like what I did on first day, then you're not really weird. Because chances are you fitting in might make you more weird. Damn, what advices am I giving to you guys? In conclusion, don't try to fit in. Just stay who you actually are.